Okay, that's where we're off to this morning. We're going down to Yallingup, passing through Mount Duckworth there, campground. Starting off obviously from that Cape Naturaliste on the Cape to Cape track. Yep, so we'll get on our way. It's just after 6 AM, so it's a good time to start. Okay, so start the track here. I'll say it's about 14k to Yallingup, and that's as far as we're going today. This first section's paved obviously, and we're going to a timber broadwalk section, so people with handicapped, people with older people like myself can have an easy start to the hike. So yeah, this is the way we're heading now. So that's the sign-in station for the walk. So I guess we'll sign in and get going. Okay, I've signed in at the station. I'm off down this way. What I say? It's about only a 14-kilometre walk today. I've walked the Cape to Cape before from the other end. This is Cape Leeuwin, Augusta. I thought this time to take my time a bit more so I can show you a few more things. So I'm going to do this in possibly weekly or fortnightly pieces down to Cape Leeuwin or Augusta. Okay, I'm coming on to the timbered broadwalk section. As I said earlier on, this first part of the hike, so people with disabilities can just enjoy the first section, looking down on the ocean before it starts to get tougher, obviously farther along. It's a beautiful day, nice and cool. It's going to be about 30 degrees today. By the time I get to Yallingup, it probably won't even be that. I'm tending to get there around lunchtime anyway. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at the moment. And that's a pretty prominent spot, sugar loaf in the distance there. We'll be looking at that for a while. Yeah, that's where we're heading. That's where we're going, down this way. Over that hill there. There's plenty of areas to look at the ocean today, but there's a view. It's the last time I'm going to mention that name, Sugarloaf Rock, standing out there. Obviously now we're right close to the ocean. The wind's picking up a bit. Just crossing the road that leads down to Sugarloaf. And we're going this way. And we're heading up here. Now I've got to be a bit more careful and looking out for snakes. Got my gaiters on today, long trousers. It's the most sensible way to go, I think. Oh yeah, headed this way. Right away from the breeze of the ocean here, quite still. View down there onto the beach. And that's where I've come from, around that pathway there. Another secluded little beach down there. And this is all limestone. As it gets farther down the cape, there's a lot more limestone caves, but yeah, this is basically all limestone here. And if you care to climb down there, that's the beach you can get to. Well, we're just going down the Yallingup Beach. I think that's the Aboriginal name. Whether I pronounce that right, I don't know, but commonly known as the Three Bears, which is the three rocks sticking out into the ocean now. Can't quite see it, but it's a few surfers out there today. Going down onto the beach in a minute. And here we are going down onto the beach. It's a bit of a beach walk here. Not too far. As you can see, there's a tidy little wave up there surfing. We're going along this way. That's pretty soft sand. Luckily it's not too far, which I'm glad to say today. Pretty open here, so you catch a fair bit of wind. Yeah, that's where we're heading up there. think we're 2 or 3k from Mount Duckworth now, the campground. So that means we're probably about 7k from Yallingup, which is our final destination today. Yeah, it's an absolutely glorious day. The breeze is just keeping it perfect. It's really open, as you can see. There was a few high shrubs back there, but now we're into open land. The next stands of trees of any description when we get to Duckworth campground. The track's pretty rocky here. Been like that for a while now. Strengthens those old leg muscles I keep telling you about, and your ankles and knees. It's a well placed seat. You might just be able to pick out down there a little town site of Yallingup. That's where I'm heading for. Another sign, just to let us know we're going the right way, which is always a good thing. Oh, that's an interesting looking rock. And yet another bay down there. You might be able to see Yallingup a bit better now in the distance. Carefully, you'll probably see the track up in the distance there going across that ridge. That's where I'm heading. Well, here we are, Duckworth. Since we're here, might as well have a bit of a look through. There's a shady pitch for the tent there. Of course, this is only an overnight camp spot. You're not going to have a vacation here, as you can see. It's quite dry. Got a couple of seats here to sit on, have your tucker, and a few shady pitches over there. You can see it's quite dry. I've had a lot of rain just lately. And there's some more shady spots in there. So you can fit a fair few tents in here. Probably wander farther out there and find somewhere shady as well. And reasonably flat, hopefully. And there's the usual up here. Very, very interesting, but we might as well look at it. A long drop. And there's the water tank. As you can see, it says on there, treat or boil before use. So it's just coming off that small lean-to roof in there, up there into the tank. So that's it. It's not exactly picture postcard, but it's okay for an overnight stop. There's a few nice sandy spots, sandy I should say, and shady. So to put your tent, get your head down overnight. As I say, it's only a transit spot on your way. So yeah, that's Duckworth campground. So there we go. Okay, moving out of Duckworth campsite now, on the way to Yallingup, which is about just over 3k away. I'm well fed, had a good feed. Some bacon butties with onion, which I don't have very often, so that was a special treat. a nice cup of coffee. Yeah, I could keep on going, but I've only got about 3 and a bit kilometres to go. So, yeah, no, it's been a great day. A few little stray clouds overhead now, but still a beautiful day. Hardly any flies this time, which is a lot different to the last time I was out. I could sit and eat and enjoy it without keep brushing the flies away. You can see the ocean again now, down through the trees. Yeah, we're not too far away from Yallingup. And this is the markers I've been following today. I did read in the paper, a local paper, that people have been taking them off for souvenirs, which is not a good idea. But, you know, when it's near the track like this where people can drive down, you know, people use them for firewood, just ditch them for no thing, and then people who are walking, you know, unless they know their way, they're wondering if they're on the right track or not. But, yeah, I mean, it's pretty near impossible to get lost here, but farther on, when the posts go missing, people knock them out, and it's, you know, troublesome. Just going down to the beach at Yallingup. A lot more people on the beach, popular surfing spot as well. First people I've seen today. And there we are, on the beach at Yallingup. It's going to get busy in a moment. There's quite a few people up ahead. I've only got about 500 yards to Yallingup. So yeah, I'm going to sign out. This is Tony G, Hike and Seeker, signing out for the end of this hike. From Cape Naturaliste Lighthouse to Yallingup, and hopefully the next one will be from Yallingup down a bit farther, probably down around Smith's Beach, but that's going to be in about a week's time. Okay, thanks. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.